In this Tableau quick tip, we'll focus on using ChatGPT to create custom color palettes. In this example, we're using the Open Brand Guide from the State University of New York. This is an institution we do not currently work with. On the left screen, we're asking ChatGPT to create a custom color palette for Tableau. On the right side, we're copying the colors and hex codes from the PDF. So paste this into ChatGPT. We'll give it a tiny bit more context, and then we'll hit the run button. It's now going to provide us with some advice on how to implement this. If you've used Tableau for a while, you know that you can't implement a custom color palette using a calculated field. So this is an example of a hallucination. So instead, we're going to correct it and say that this doesn't work, and we'll give it some hints as to what we need. And this starts to look a little bit better. If you've used Tableau for a while, you'll know that this isn't quite perfect either, so you can skip ahead a little further in the video, but I wanted to include this because it looks close and almost correct. And if you hadn't made color palettes before, you might miss this. So let's see what this looks like in Tableau. We're now going to open the file, preferences.tps. We'll open this in a text editor. I'll use Visual Studio Code here, but you could use other tools as you see fit. We'll paste in what Tableau recommended to us. We'll hit copy code in ChatGPT and go back to Visual Studio Code and paste this. We'll give it a name, and SUNY categorical is a good example. And then we'll hit save. We can now open up Tableau. Note that if you already had Tableau open, you should restart. We'll go to the worksheet, and we will modify the color by clicking on the marks card. I can scroll down to the bottom, and you can see here my SUNY categorical appears to be all black squares. When I hit assign and hit OK, I can see that my chart is now all black colored as well. So let's go back to ChatGPT and tell it that that didn't quite work. Because we've made palettes before, we can give it a little bit more hints as to what to do next. Now this looks a lot better. Here we can see the color tags are lined up appropriately as they should be, and the names are in comments rather than within the tag themselves. So now we'll go back to Visual Studio Code and we'll replace what we had put into there previously with this new version. Note that we've got to remove the lines about XML and preferences because those are already in this workbook. Now when we go back to Tableau and we edit our colors, we can now see that our SUNY categorical actually has the intended colors. This concludes our video on using ChatGPT to create Tableau custom color palettes. Thanks for watching.